Hello, it's Maryon Stewart, and I'm here today with some inspirational words for you. I have had some conversations today which made me focus on sad things that happen to people in their lives. And just hearing stories about how they dealt with it reminded me that I've been through similar journeys, and I've come to the conclusion along the way that it's not what's dealt to us, it's not the hand we get dealt, it's how we deal with it, because there are lots of choices. So as you can see, I'm here today looking a bit bedraggled because I've been to do my water aerobics and I've got the sea in the background, and having moved into our lovely new apartment overlooking the sea, I'm feeling very blessed and lucky. But my life hasn't always been like that. And I have had lots of trials and tribulations and difficulties along the way. And I know that many of you do too. But it's really not a question of burying your head in the sand. It's a question, unless you feel that there is nowhere else to go, but usually if you can find somebody who has some specialist knowledge or somebody you can trust to talk to, you can actually turn things around. And I know in my life that no matter what happened and how difficult it got, after our house flooded, or after I got divorced, after my daughter passed away, there were just so many challenges, but I never lost sight of my dream, and I never lost sight of the fact that it was possible to live the way I wanted to live. And I think if you tune in to the possibilities and you trust your wisdom, that you're much more likely to achieve your objective than if you just give up and curl up, roll over, and pray that you can wake up when it's all over, because that's probably not likely to occur. So whether you're suffering with PMS or going through the menopause, or you've got a life event, a relationship that's gone wrong, you're going through a divorce, so many things happen to us as we go through our lives. Maybe your job's not going very well, you're not happy with what's going on, you've got trouble with a teenager, certainly wouldn't be the first person to be in that position, and you really don't know where to turn. It's just so important to take some quiet time and go and reflect and think about how you'd ideally want the situation to be. Whether you want to be symptom-free and remember how you were before, or whether you'd like your relationship to go back to how it was before. There are tools and there are ways that you can actually get yourself back into good shape. If it's a health problem, obviously you need an expert. If you need some natural health advice rather than taking drugs, then you can go to my website and email, and I'm very happy to either help you myself or point you in the right direction of somebody who may be better qualified to help with me, depending on what the problem is. But don't give up. I think that's the most important message for me to give you today, because I believe that people that fall over and get up and dust themselves down are all the stronger for it. It just makes you who you are. And just being there for other people too, always being willing to listen. The place I've just moved into, it's really interesting. I got into the lift, or they call the elevator here, on the first day, and I was going down to do a yoga class, I think, and it was first thing in the morning, I wasn't that wide awake, and I just got into the elevator, and this whole family, the mum, the dad, and the kids all said hello to me, and I thought, that's a bit strange. I sort of muttered hello back to them, but since then, I've been here for a week now, and everybody says hello. It's amazing. And I just think it's so nice that people are connecting and talking to each other. And this morning, after I finished my water aerobics, I was talking to the teacher of the class, and she was telling me a bit about her life, I was telling her a bit about mine, and we felt like kindred spirits by the time we had one conversation. I think it's very uplifting that we can all be there for each other. There's so many troubles in the world, and we don't really focus on what's in our absolute environment. Sometimes we feel too bothered by our symptoms to really focus on anything else. And if that's the case, then obviously, as a priority, you need to get your symptoms under control. But I just want to tell you that anything is possible. No matter what is going on in your life, no matter how bleak it may feel at the moment, it is possible to come out the other end feeling so much better than you do now. So just remember that. Take a bit of consolation and let someone know if you need some help. Don't do it by yourself. You don't have to feel isolated. You can actually end up living the life of your dreams. You've just got to trust that you can, and that time will change things and time will move things on for you so that things can get a great deal better. So I hope you all have a good weekend and look forward to catching up again with you soon. I'm going to go and enjoy some of the environment when I've finished the rest of my work today. Bye for now.